Cumbrae on the Clyde. This is a community facing the same cost challenges as every other island. Come on over, have a chat with us.
Oh, hi.
Hello, what's your name?
It's Claire.
Claire, nice to meet you.
Hi.
We're just talking about cost of living at the moment. Have you noticed a difference, or how are you feeling it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Petrol and food and things like that, yeah. Even just things like meat and general everyday shopping's just got a bit more expensive, and we're not eating out as much as maybe we normally would.
And I think actually the simple things like going to the beach are what the kids are actually happiest doing, and it saves you thinking about what we're going to do today, what we're going to do the next day, and you can't beat obviously Millport here in the sun. It's lovely.
Down on the beach, transport costs a worry for tourists.
Well, you're starting to think, if you're driving down from Falkirk, you're looking at the fuel prices, you're looking at buying lunches, starting to think about packed lunches, etc.
What would you say is your number one pressure at the moment then?
Probably, yeah, keeping the car full of petrol. I've got teenagers, so your taxi service for them, you're here, there and everywhere.
The famous Crocodile Rock is one of the main attractions here, but so is hiring a bike and doing the 10-mile loop all the way around. And while traditionally this place may have been seen as a more affordable day trip for families, people living here on the island are being hammered with soaring costs because there's no petrol station, which means the ferry service is even more of a lifeline. And it means that businesses are having to pass on those additional costs to consumers.
Hi there.
Scott runs one of the local bike shops, today doing a roaring trade. How many have you got here? There looks like loads.
We have 440 in total at the last count.
Wow. It's quite difficult. A lot of people don't understand that we do have to pay for our ferry costs to get on and off the island, which is equivalent to £15 for a car and driver. So if you're looking to fill up your petrol tank, that has to go on top of what you're currently paying, which is obviously the highest that it's been in a long time. But the prices have gone up about 10 to 15% for me to buy a bike. Obviously then energy prices have gone up. You know, minimum wage, staffing costs all goes up, heating costs, everything begins to build up, unfortunately. And you know, ultimately, you either have to raise your costs, or you unfortunately don't run anymore.
A familiar tale for many across Scotland as the cost of summer continues to bite. Conor Gillis reporting Scotland on the Isle of Cumbrae.